Hello, so the day has finally come and my Apple Watch has arrived. And we have here an Apple Watch 42-inch stainless steel with a classic buckle bracelet. And I've seen quite a few unboxing videos on the internet and none of them I particularly like, to be honest. So hopefully this one is a little bit more like how I would like to see an unboxing, to give some idea about how the product arrives from Apple, what it looks like inside and what's in the box. So without further ado, let's get straight into looking at it. I've been waiting for this now since last Friday. It didn't appear on the release day, although I suspect nowadays this is because there was some issue with the haptic engine. So you have a little pull on the side, a little pull cord, so undone, and then this pops out like so, and then the top lid should just slide off like this. There we go. So inside the box the watch comes in, you have a protective cover on the top, which is obviously very protected to make sure the watch is covered in transit nicely. And then inside we have the box itself, the Apple Watch box, and then we just have the box, so we'll get rid of that. So, and here we have the box. So what you've got in this Apple Watch is you have an embossed logo on the top, a picture of what's inside on the side. So you can see there we have the classic buckle, the black leather, the 42mm case, sapphire crystal display, ceramic black with the stainless steel. Nothing on any other side, everything else is blank. And then on the bottom, some standard legal type information and stuff they have to put on. So next is you have a little tab here. So I mean, obviously I've never opened one of these, and the other openings I've seen weren't very good. So you have a little tab here, and that should just pull like so. There we go. That's cracked open. There doesn't seem to be any other tab. That should just pull out like so. And then the box should slide out of the protective cellophane. There we go. So we can get rid of the cellophane. And now we have the box itself. So exactly as you saw before. Nice feeling box. It's a little bit sturdier than your normal Apple boxes. Obviously, I mean, I've got quite a few watches and they come in very expensive, very big boxes. So this is, you know, this isn't an expensive watch per se when you look at Rolexes and Omegas, but the box is, you know, a little bit nicer than what you would expect in a £500 watch. And I've had £500 watches and they don't come in boxes this nice. So we'll drop that. So the top just slides off like so. There we go. And inside the top is nothing. There's a little barcode in there. It's nothing to us. Get rid of the lid. In fact, no, I'll put the lid here, look. So, then we have the box itself. So there's a couple of pull tabs here, which from what I can see just allows me to pop the box out. So I'll do that and put it to the side here. And then we have the rest of the box, and most people, and I'll do the same. Inside we have a little Designed by Apple in California booklet, which has a little pull out. And inside the pull out you have some instructions on welcome to the watch, how some of the items work, how to put the charging cable on, how to fit and adjust it, how to change bands, and then some of the common faces, and thankfully not the hideous Mickey Mouse one. So that's like a nice little box, some legalese there, and this comes in a little fold. Again, very in the vein of a luxury watch type experience. Clearly this is Apple's luxury watch. The $10,000 watch is not a luxury watch, it's a PR stunt. So this is their luxury watch experience. This is what you get. And actually, you know, as I said, I've bought £500 watches. I've got watches a bit more expensive than that, and you don't get this luxury in a £500 watch at all. So this is nice. So we have the instructions here. Elsewhere we have in the box the fabled plug. So here is the new UK plug, which is a very clever design. And basically the pins pop up like so. So it provides a nice flat design, and It's very typical Apple. I mean, I travel a lot and plugs are an absolute pain, especially with these prongs sticking out. And very typical Apple. Well, let's just push the prongs away. So it's a very nice plug. And then again, with two little tabs to pull it out. We have the charging cable, which is a very long charging cable. I'm not going to undo at this point. With the magnetic inductive charging point here with a little tab on it, which you can pull off like so. Comes off around the edge, and again, this is very indicative of luxury type packaging. And there's a tab on this side as well. And this is the because this is the Apple Watch rather than the Sport. This is actually made out of metal. I'm not sure which metal. Looks like a brushed aluminium to me, but this is made out of metal, as you can see. Nice brush to it, and a very long cable, which I said a few reviews have said it's a lovely long cable. The Apple Watch Sport, this is plastic, it's not metal, as it is here. Again, another nod to luxury. So put this to the side, you can see that there. And within the box, you have nothing else, and I'm not going to pull that out. The only thing I would say I think is a bit of a shame is that, you know, with all of the watch box design, I think Apple could have done something to make the box part of the charging experience. So, you know, the box transformed into something where you could put your watch on it on an evening and charge it, and you know, and then you've got a case which isn't just going to be put away in the cupboard. It actually has a purpose, and I think for recycling and for reusability, that's very noble. They haven't done that, as you can see. It's a box to have it in, and that's it. So let's move the lid out of the way. Let's move the bottom out of the way. We've got the cable, we've got the clever plug, and we've got the instructions. So what we're left with in the center is the watch itself. Again, nice little flap thing that just comes off. There's an experience. You have a little tab on the side, look, so let's pull the little tab. Okay. This pops off, and clearly the top of the box is where the Apple logo is. So there you have the box. There's no seal on it. And you have a nice indented Apple logo on the top. So, and again, I mean, when we talk about box for charging, there's this box that could have been reused for charging, there's this box, and neither can, which I think is a shame. So we'll take the lid off, here we go, and this is the moment I've been waiting for quite some time now. So we have the watch in a case, which is covered in like a suede fabric. You can see the word watch embossed in there, and there's a little indent there to allow you to put it back on, and it covers the case. So that's very nice. Again, very indicative of a luxury watch. This is Apple's luxury watch. Forget the expensive one. The cheap one is your affordable model. This is their model that's aimed at people like me. You know, someone that likes a good watch with a good watch case that's made out of good stainless steel, sapphire crystal. This is the watch that it means to sell to the watch enthusiast. So put this over here, and then we have the watch itself. So this should just lift off. Okay, so that lifts off like this. Okay, and you have inside the watch you have a small item to keep it in shape. We'll put that there, and then we have the watch itself. So within this case, there's nothing else that the case does, but it's a nice backdrop to the watch. So this is the 42-inch model, as we know, stainless steel with a classic buckle. Again, there's lots of little straps on here, so if I pull this strap, this pops off, like so. There's another piece inside there. Maybe I have to undo that, and there's another. Okay, so it's wrapped around, and there's another one to pull here. Okay, it all makes sense eventually. And we have the strap, and then if I pull it off on top of the watch itself, we have again a very nice premium experience with the watch. So I'm not going to power it up. This is an unboxing video, but you know, I've seen this in the store. This is just beautifully engineered, beautifully engineered. You can see here the little clips to remove the straps. We have the sensors, and this is sapphire crystal as well, so it's sapphire crystal on the base and the top, on this model, and these are the sensors. We have the digital crown, which is very smooth to move, like so, with a button on the side and a button on the crown. So there we go. My next step is to switch it on, have a play with it, get it synced to my phone. But as an unboxing to show you what the packaging like, how it comes, how it's delivered, I think that should give you a nice idea. And I'm very pleased it's finally arrived. It should have came last Friday, but as I said, I think last Friday was a PR release rather than actual release, and there have been some rumours of some issues with the haptic engine, or Taptic engine, whichever way it is, and has led them to have to slow down deliveries while they fix the issue. So there we go. So this is ready to go on my wrist this afternoon and be set up. So I hope that gave you a good idea. Have a nice rest of your day, because I certainly will have a nice rest of mine. Thank you.